Good evening, everybody. As you guys are coming in, good evening to everybody. I'll give it a few minutes and let some people kind of join us. I did come on a couple minutes late, so sometimes people will, leave and then they come back because they're like, oh, she's running late. So welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya, or TitaniumBuilt, whichever you prefer to call me. I don't care one over the other. As you are coming in, if you could hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We do have it on subscriber only mode. It helps with having bots in the chat. It really just helps overall. So you only have to be subscribed for 2 seconds and you can go ahead and you can comment in the chat. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Allegedly. Hi, Marie. Hi, Susan. Oh, we got some new people in the chat. I love this. I love that. Looks like we have like a Steelers fan there. I'm an Eagles fan, so Pennsylvania is my state. Hi, Crime Sleuthin. I do love me some Pennsylvania. I did notice a couple other creators. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up. They're actually covering the Bryan Kohberger, like the whole flight. His whole like little flight manifesto that he's been going on today. So we did talk this morning. We went over the, the case and things like that. I was trying to see where I needed to be. But yeah, let me find his name. Okay, because it's not someone that I follow. I just actually found his channel. So I want to see if... Okay, let's see. I'll just leave it. I'll just like have it paused or something. But yeah, there's some people that are actually tracking the flight. But to get started, let me see, hi Kelly. I don't see Leslie in here, but okay, so if you guys saw my video from this afternoon, it was a missing person video. Kristen Stamps out of Mississippi, 17 years old. She was one of the like state representative's daughter. She was last seen in Alabama. I did a missing person story on her. Leslie, one of our Titans, came to me and she's asked me to do this story and cover it. And I noticed that nobody else had been covering the case. So she was found. Is it on your community page? The link probably for the flight. But yeah, so she was found, I guess she's found in Florida. I can't pull it up. I can't find anything on it right now. But Leslie told me it was just on the news, so it might kind of be too fresh. But I'll keep looking. So I wanted to start off with that because that's some good news. So she was found safe. I love that. I'm not sure why she was in Florida, but she's safe. So that's all that matters. And also before we get started, if you could please head over to Twitter, just like open up another tab or go to your little Twitter. Go over there and follow me. My Twitter handle is @titanium_built. I push out a lot of content out of there faster, I feel like. It's just easier to tweet something than to get on, a video. But we always cover so many things in our lives. So either way. Yeah, Pennsylvania, Doreen. Yep, Doreen said Eagles all the way. Yeah, you know it. Except for last week. They only really need to win 2 games the whole season, to me. Cowboys and the Cowboys. And then if they beat, others and they can make it to the Super Bowl, that's just like an added bonus. I don't know what's going on with my hair right here, but I don't know. It's bothering me, y'all. Alabama here. Yes, so glad. Oh, I love Alabama. Never been, but I bet your accent is adorable. Yes, I sure can. Is that better for you guys? It'll let me know if I stop my mic. So yeah, that should be a little bit better for you. Let me see. Yeah, that should be a little bit better for you guys. Let me know if you need me to turn it up anymore, and I will. There is no problem with me doing that. Yeah, so what did I see? I thought I saw something. So yes, I love Nancy Grace too. So yeah, we're going to play Nancy Grace's newest podcast, because she always has something to say that's entertaining. I love her. It's perfect. Okay, good. So let me go ahead and I'll show you the picture of the girl that we were looking for, since, whoops, wrong tab, since that's who we were looking for her, and I was going to start with this today. So this is the girl that's been found. I think she's adorable. Her name is Kristen Stamps, like I said. So she is no longer missing, which is excellent. Let's see here. I've got so much stuff like pulled up, guys. It's not even funny. Okay. Let me see really quick where they're at. Looks like they're still over Montana as of right now. I'm not sure if anybody knows exactly. So what I'm talking about is Bryan Kohberger. He was extradited from Pennsylvania he's on his way to Washington, I believe Pullman International Airport. And I had my TV on News Nation too. So that way, if I saw something, I could be like, oh, okay, let's turn it on News Nation. Because Brian Eaton is there right now. I don't know if the volume's up on the TV or not. Yeah, hold on one second. Let me turn it down. Okay, we don't need to hear Kumo. He's not talking about the case anyway, so. But just in case, because I think that they will. Hey, Phantasmatic Ether, just watched 10 to Life's latest. She has gotten the details from a source incredibly close to Ellie, and it's pretty gruesome. Yeah, I watched that too. I watched it right before I came on. I might play it. I don't know. I'm debating on it. Just because I love her. But she also had the information that his sister lived beside the girls. So I was like, I don't know if and it's allegedly, but we might have to play it because it is pretty gruesome. And it might be right. Yep, and then Kelly Reeves said the same thing, the 10 to Life video. Yeah, I did. Maybe we should play that one. I don't think she'll care, but. So did you guys know that he switched his license plates? I'm going to actually set this. Well, no, I'm going to leave it here for now. It's going to die soon, but I have another iPad I can grab. Yeah, I did see it. So yeah, so 10 to Life is another creator on the platform. She's a huge creator. She had a video that came out tonight about the Idaho Four, and we'll have to play maybe a clip of that too. Let's see, what did I have wrote down? Oh, and then also, if you guys, like I said, haven't liked the video or subscribed, if you guys could please do so, that would be so great. If you haven't joined our members only yet, we do have a members only group. Sugar and Spice said she is here. Hello. Hello, Sugar and Spice. If you would like to join our channel, you get exclusive perks like content, videos, pictures, things like that. I went ahead and I dropped the link for you guys. Since she had 500, I've been following her for not that long. Oh, that was me. She had less than 200,000 when I started following her. She's almost to 500, I think. I think it was like 490 some today. I noticed things like that. So, and speaking of subscribers, when we hit 5,000 Titans, we're going to do our next giveaway. We did our first giveaway at 1,000. We're going to do our next one at 5,000. And then we'll do another one, whenever we get to 10 or something. So, and then I went ahead and like I said, I joined. If you want to join the membership, it is in the tab. It's in the tab in the chat. So this is basically says Bryan Kohberger switched license plates after Idaho murders. This could be because he had been there for a few months and he needed to change them, but then he also could have been changing them because he's suspicious. It says Bryan Kohberger, the suspect accused of murdering the 4 University of Idaho students, changed his license plates just a few days after the crime was committed. For years, the Hyundai Elantra that Kohberger was driving was registered in Pennsylvania, according to a Newsweek review of Carfax documents. Kohberger was pulled over in August by officers with the Latah County Sheriff's Office in Idaho, and the citation shows that the 2015 Hyundai Elantra had a Pennsylvania license plate, but that was changed on November 18th, 5 days after the students were killed. Carfax documents show that the registration was changed from Pennsylvania, where his parents live, to Washington On November 18th, 2022, in a Newsweek public records request with with Washington State Department of Licensing, showed that the license plate on the white Hyundai Elantra were changed on November 19th. Christine Anthony, a communications manager at the Washington State Department of Licensing, confirmed to Newsweek on Wednesday that Kohberger could not have had Washington license plates if the car he was driving was still registered in Pennsylvania. Under Washington state law, drivers are required to register their vehicle within 30 days of moving to the state. But Jennifer Koffendorfer, a former FBI agent, told Newsweek that the timing of Kohberger's plate change is certainly interesting. I believe he was starting to get worried about the fact that he did use his vehicle in the commission of that crime and likely wanted to change plates so that in the event that someone saw it, it would now have a completely different state on it. But I don't get that part. Because if he's changing the plates, okay, if he's changing the plates, sorry, sometimes it makes me show your comments. Why wouldn't he change them from Washington to Pennsylvania? He changed them from Pennsylvania to Washington. So he's putting himself closer. Like, that's what I don't get about that. I mean, did I read that right? Oh, yeah. I'm reading your comment, Crime Sleuth. And yeah, his mugshot shot will be on. We'll have to watch that. That's why I came on at 8:15 instead of 7:15, just in case something happened and we needed to watch it. And then I had other things to show you anyway, too. And then we're going to do the Nancy Grace podcast. But it just says on November 15th, Kohberger and his father were stopped by police with the Indiana State Police. Body cam footage of the traffic stop, which was obtained by Brian Eaton of News Nation, shows the license plate as CFB 8708, which is the same number that was assigned to the car on November 18th, according to documents Newsweek obtained. So do you think that he switched these license plates because he had just committed a crime, which, sorry, I hit the mic. That doesn't make any sense to me. Or do you think it was just the timing of it? I personally think it might have been just the timing of it. I know when you move to a different state, they do give you a certain amount of time for you to register your tags in that state. Vincent, we've been arguing about this for years. He's had his same license, like his license, since he was like 16. It's the same picture. I don't know how he's gotten away with that for so long. He's 34. California, and it says California, and it's a little Vincent. It's a little kid Vincent. It's not like, a 34-year-old man. It's like he's like 16 or 21 maybe. Whenever it's old, and I'm like, I don't know how you're getting away with this. But he has Ohio license plates. I don't know if that's legal, but that's what he's doing. And it's 1:30 there. I know, Isabel. I figured it was I figured it was getting late for you. Because last night when I wrote you, I was like, oh, I bet it's really late where she's at. If someone saw PA plates in Idaho, it stands out more. Oh, I guess that could be, yeah. But you'd think, what? Well, but if they're looking for the car, and then if he's so smart and they're looking for the vehicle, why would he not just go to the police station and maybe give them the vehicle? Or show them the vehicle? I know that it's showing them hey, I'm guilty, but I don't know. Crime Sleuth and said, you usually got great timing, girl. I feel like we do on this channel. When he was arrested, I was live. We were you guys told me, and I was like, what? What? Huh? I don't know who the creator was, Crime Sleuth, but oh man, shoot. I'll have to look it up. There was a creator that did a compilation of everybody's reactions to him, to Bryan Kohberger being arrested. And my reaction was perfect. I feel like it was literally, I was stunned because I saw that I was tagged in a video and I'm like, what is this? And it said compilation of it said something like the day that YouTube, I don't know, women's broke YouTube or something along those lines is what it's called. And it was everybody just the first person that came on there. I'm trying to think of her name. Oh, they had I don't know, big creators, small creators, but it was just all the creators, and it was showing them how they reacted to his arrest because we've been living this case for so long. And you just I'm just sitting here literally stunned reading that, and I'm like, wow. That's all I said. I was like, wow twice. I just said wow. But I was just like, oh my gosh. Right now it is 8:30 where I'm at. I think he did it in Washington because he wanted to change plates just in case they were seen, and that's where he was. Yeah, that makes sense too. Trying to read some of your stuff here. I'm itching to see them probable cause too. So because I was been asking you guys and everything, how do I get this probable cause? Because I've been looking it up, and I'm like, how am I not seeing it? Well, everybody is wondering the same thing that I'm wondering. Even like News Nation was talking about actually earlier, like how they're going to obtain it, because we have to wait for them to, for him to drop down there and then be formally charged there. I guess for it to be out or something. Yeah, speeding after the crime, speeding on his way to PA. He has made himself stick out more than once doing that. Yeah, he got a clearance charge. Like, why would you be riding a car like that? You're really trying to get to PA? I mean, you're almost there. You're in Indiana or Illinois or something. It didn't make any sense. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. There was, I wanted to show you. I think this is the first one. Let me actually, I had these in order, I thought. Yep, I just still have these. I do still have these in order. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm going to put it on News Nation, actually. Let me see. I was getting ready to put it on News Nation and show you something, but he's doing something, so. I think he's arriving, so here we go. I just got to get it up on my TV.
It's the Pennsylvania State Police plane. One
and
engine,
I have it all the way up.
They've already had to stop 2 times to refuel. They're crossing the country in this little plane. The first time they stopped was near Champaign, Illinois. We actually have some pictures there where you can see they refueled. Bryan Kohberger was taken off the plane briefly, went into the terminal. They got back on the plane, took off again. They were in the air for a couple of hours. Then they stopped in South Dakota, refueled, took off again, and now we're going to have touchdown here, we think, in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So we're watching very, very carefully. Also new today, Chris, new body camera video. Yesterday, we showed you the body camera video of the one traffic stop in Indiana when Bryan Kohberger was driving home with his dad from Washington State. We got a new piece of body camera video today from a different stop. They were stopped 2 times. This time was for following too closely. It was a local sheriff's office that pulled them over.
I think this is the one we saw.
It's interesting. You'll hear in the video Bryan Kohberger and his dad talk about a shooting at Washington State. It's interesting. They bring that up during the stop. There was a SWAT situation last month. We don't know if that's what they're alluding to, but take a listen.
Hello.
How you doing?
How y'all doing today? Good, good. Take a look at your driver's license real quick if I could. See, he's right up on that van, man. He was right up on the back end of that van. I pulled you over for tailgating. Is this your car? Okay. Cool. Where are you headed?
Well, we're coming from WSU.
So you're coming from Washington State University?
Yeah.
And you're going where? Oh.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're slightly punchy because we're driving for hours.
Hours, days.
Hours. We're driving.
Well, yeah. And what did you say about some SWAT team thing? Or
yeah, there was a mass shooting and everything.
Where? So y'all work at the university there?
I actually do work there.
Oh. Okay.
All right, Brian Ensign.
So you notice, Chris, they're in that white Hyundai Elantra. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Chris.
No,
please,
I was going to say
they're in that white Hyundai Elantra that police were looking for. And now we wait out here. Again, we expect the plane to land soon. It's dark out here, but if it lands during your show, we'll let you know.
Appreciate it, Brian. Thank you, as always, and thank you for the new grist for the mill.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn that off and go back to what I was gonna show you. And then I have the TV on, so if I see anything, I'll put it right back on. Sometimes though, like I've been in a chat on accident, like I guess I'll turn my camera on. But I've accidentally almost been in a chat, like, you know, you like press, like, I don't know, you'll press on a comment and sometimes it'll say like report or block or something. I've almost felt like I almost blocked somebody or like did that, but I hope no one did that on purpose because that wouldn't be cool. Because, I mean, you know, I would not time you out for that. I love me some 10 to life. I like that she talks about her flaw in her eyebrow because she gets Botox there because one of her eyebrows, when she gets really passionate about a case, her eyebrow will go like, you know, it just gets funky. And she's like, guys, it just does that. And another little fact about her before I get started and I'll show you the video is, do you guys notice like her hair, it's parted, it has a part that goes this way instead of like this way? She was in a really bad car accident. So they had to like scalp her, I think, and like pull it back or something and do surgery. So that's why she has that part. Because I was always curious about that part. I always thought it was so cute. I was like, I wonder if she does that on purpose. Like puts like a razor, does like a razor there. But yeah, no, we wouldn't do that. What'd you miss? You haven't missed too much. We are I'm watching on the TV. I've got News Nation up here to see when they go live. If they do go, they're going to go live when he lands. So we're waiting on Bryan Kohberger to land from Pennsylvania to Idaho. He is the prime suspect in the Idaho Four murders. If you guys are just now joining us, if you could hit the like, hit the subscription button, the subscribe button, you know, all the good stuff. All that good stuff. And then we're going to go ahead and play. This one is, I wanted to play the, shoot, which one first? This one first for you guys. Well, I got to share it first, you know. That might be good. And then I will keep my eye out on this too.
Correspondent Brian Enton is back in Idaho. He is pulled over to join us via Zoom. Brian, thank you so much for a quick turnaround. So you know we have this new body camera footage from the first traffic stop in Indiana showing Kohberger talking a lot more. Let's play a chunk of it, and then we'll get your reaction.
I'm having a hard time hearing you because of the traffic. So you're coming from Washington State University, and you're going where? Oh.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're slightly punchy because we're driving for hours.
Hours, days.
Hours to drive. Almost a day.
All right, so we heard him talk a little bit more there, Brian. Are we learning anything from this conversation?
I mean, it's really interesting, Nicole, because they allegedly pulled him over for following too close to another vehicle. But when you listen to the whole body camera video, they're asking all sorts of specific questions. Where are you coming from? And just it goes on and on and on with all of these specific questions. At one point, Bryan Kohberger says, oh, we're going to get Thai food. And the conversation continues. And it just makes you wonder if this was just a traffic stop about following too close, why the officer was just sort of going on and on with the questioning. Is it possible that the officer knew that the Kohbergers were already under surveillance? We don't know the answer to that question. But it's just so interesting also that just hours later, they were pulled over again in Indiana in the same state, again, not given a ticket, and just talk with the officers. So it's eye-opening to see Brian behind the wheel and his dad right there in the passenger seat.
Yeah, absolutely. And to hear him in his own voice there. Brian, of course, our team has been tracking this flight, Kohberger flying from Pennsylvania back to Idaho. We know it's taken all day. We've just learned of another stop in South Dakota. Walk us through that process, this flight.
Yeah, that's why I'm rushing right now. I pulled over on the side of the road just to talk to you for a second, but I was in Pennsylvania yesterday for the for the hearing, and now I'm trying to get to near where Nancy is before this plane lands, which I think there's plenty of time because, like you said, they just landed again. You know, I expected it was going to be some kind of FBI jet or U.S. Marshals jet. It's a very small plane. You see it there. It actually belongs to the Pennsylvania State Police. It's a single-engine plane, which is why, and it's going all the way across the country, which is why they're having to stop over and over again. Now, the second refueling stop, because it's going to take them like close to 10 hours to go from Pennsylvania to Idaho. But we saw the video and the pictures there. This is from Champaign, Illinois, where they refueled the first time. Kohberger still in the red jumpsuit. There's a number of law enforcement officers with him, obviously throughout the entire flight. But it'll just be interesting here in the next couple of hours to see what happens when he finally touches down here in Idaho.
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, a single engine plane, not the traditional commercial airplanes that we're used to seeing, which again is why it's taking so long. Bryan, as you know, when he lands, there is a significant document we are expecting to see. Tell us about that. Tell us about what could be inside.
Yeah, so the probable cause affidavit is going to become public when they officially serve the arrest warrants here in Idaho. How the process works, we're still waiting to find out. No one seems to know how exactly it'll go down. When he touches down in Idaho and they serve the warrants, will that document immediately be made public, or does he have to be in court first? We're not getting those answers right now. The other big question we have is, if this plane lands early evening after the courthouse closes, will there be a special hearing tonight? Will they take him to the jail and do a hearing tomorrow? We don't know how it's all going to go down. They told us ahead of time that they weren't going to give us specifics. They felt like it was a security risk while he was still in transit, but we're hoping to get more information once he touches down here.
All right, Bryan Entin, senior national correspondent, just touching down in Idaho on his way to the airport where Kohberger will be landing later on tonight. Bryan, we'll let you get on your way. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching.
Thanks, Crime Sleuthin. And I really had a good spiel going there. I really did. Okay. So anyways, sometimes I need to be shut up. That's what I need to be. But thank you so much, Crime Sleuthin, for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Am I still muted? I'm good now? Okay. I'm like, whoopsie. Sometimes that's God's way of saying you don't need it. But no, what I was saying was, I saw another creator do a real-time subscriber view, like where like you could see like your subscriber count go up. And I just thought that was really awesome. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you. I do have it on subscriber only mode in the chat. It just helps with bots, things like that. I don't know. Maybe it's because you have to click extra buttons to subscribe. They don't come in the chat that much. So it looks like there's on a commercial there. So I'm like looking at the TV while I'm talking to you guys too. Also, once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I get my TitaniumBuilt sign behind me. I'm really wanting that sign, guys. And we get to do another giveaway. So as of right now, we are at 3,125 subscribers. So we're climbing slowly but surely. Oh, you're so sweet, Crime Sleuthin. She's so sweet. And if you haven't checked out her channel, go check out Crime Sleuthin's channel too. She has a good channel. Like I was telling, I don't know if you were in here though earlier, but I was saying I don't know, maybe it was earlier, but I don't know if it was on my last live as well, like a couple lives ago. But somebody needs to make a channel on sleuthing, like teaching people how to properly sleuth things out, how to get like, different freedom of information things, like, dockets, probable cause, search warrants, things that you could get like online. Because a lot of people, they don't know how to do that kind of stuff. Like I would pay to see that. I was going to see what else I had up, but I think that we can go ahead and start watching Nancy, because they're not talking about nothing on there. And then all of the new Moscow, I can go over the new updates later. There's not like anything really new, and they're from yesterday or the day before. Let me actually see. They're from yesterday. So we'll go ahead and watch Nancy first because she's always a good time. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to see if I can put something else up there. No, we might just have to look at me. I know like other channels can put like something else up there, so you don't have to really listen, like look at her while we're watching it. But so basically, this is going to be Nancy's take on the murders and her take on the murder suspect. If you don't know who Nancy Grace is, she is a podcaster slash what was she, an ex like lawyer. I don't know. She's a lot of things. But one thing is she always lets it rip. She doesn't have a filter, which I love about her. She's going to say it whether it's, you know, has controversy in it or not, which I love about her. So I figured we would watch a little Nancy Grace tonight. Looks like they're 15 minutes away now. Oh my gosh. I have to put it. I think I took it off that channel. Let me see. Did you say that you had it on yours, Crime Sleuthin'? Did you say that you had like it on your community tab? I could probably just go to yours. I don't know the the other person that I was watching theirs. I figured they would be coming before too long. Oh, I didn't even see this. You tagged me in it. Okay, so I see that. So you can see, oh, this is the flight tracker. Oh, it says live flight not found. Uh-oh, look at all these flights. Let me know how to figure this out, and if I knew his flight number. Let me go back to it again, because it took me to this. Yeah. Maybe because I have to sign in. Will they release it now with the gag order? Isabel said, yeah, they should still release the probable cause. But I don't know. Oh, yeah, I saw that too, that these ones up here. Oh, wait, let me share these. Where'd it go? So 2 hours ago. See, and I thought he was going to land a lot sooner because the way that we did the math, he was supposed to be there at like noon or something, we thought. And then all of a sudden it was like they are stopping for, you know, fuel a couple times. I guess they maybe stopped and got a hamburger or so, you know, they let him off the plane to go use the bathroom. I don't know what that was about. They really didn't go get hamburgers. But does anybody know why they would let him off the plane? Because did y'all see that? Like, because I saw that on News Nation, where like he was like, you know, they let him off the plane. Like, I don't care what you need to do. There should be a bathroom on the plane. If there's not, there should be a bathroom on the plane. If not, you're gonna hold it. Or here's a cup. I don't know. I guess you can't really tell him that. I mean, he has to have rights. I mean, he has rights. He has to be able to go to the bathroom. But you know, that's just crazy because you're stopping a couple different times, and those are a couple different times that he could just be try to run. Because he didn't seem like he was shackled together. Very, he looked like he was freely able to walk, you know, when he was walking to and from court. I wonder how many psychos are flying around up there. Probably more than we know. Isabel said, Teddy, I know of at least one. Oh, okay, thank you. Let me see. I really liked that. That was nice that you had that on there. I want to see where he's at right now. There was a person that was, let me see. That's weird those names don't come up. Let's see.
They're not live on Twitter or something. Court TV.
He's towards Moscow. I would say 30 minutes out, maybe. I don't know, 20 minutes out. I'll share this with you, but and I'll put this creators. Let me copy and paste this in the tracks. Oopsie.
All right.
I just saw that he was
Logging
following
into a
it,
few
so.
other things here, guys.
He was getting super chats like no other earlier. $40, $50, $70, $2, $3, $4. I was just like, whoa, dude, whoa. I was like, for you just sitting there watching a plane fly, I was like, that's pretty awesome. He seems like a nice guy, though.
Pulling up.
So how far do you think that is from like Moscow's right here? They're going to Pullman, so right here. Oh my. Okay, well, where the blue dot is, up the top blue dot. They're trying. I think they're trying to see which area he's going to go to. He might be going to the bottom dot. What do you guys think? Did it happen with you too, Sugar and Spice? I don't know. I missed it, I think. I missed something. I like that. That's cute. He probably isn't saying anything. But I mean, if I was one of the officers, I would try to talk to him about something. Even, you know what I mean? Even if you can't talk about that, but after he says he wants a lawyer, they're not supposed to talk to him at all. Aaron is cool. Yeah, he seems real. I just put her in timeout. Oh my gosh. I just put Crime Sleuthing in timeout. Oh my gosh, guys. I did not mean to do that. Oh my gosh, how do I tell her? Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't mean to do that to her. Oh my Lord, I gotta email her. Oh my gosh. Where's her email? Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I feel so bad. I've never done that before. And she just gave me a super chat and I put her in timeout. Hey, it's me. I am so sorry. I did not mean to put you in timeout. That was me. And it's for 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. But it was me. Come back to the chat when you see this. Love you. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, I feel terrible. I clicked too fast. I shouldn't have clicked so fast. I was trying to click to put her chat, like to put her comment up, and it didn't do that. Oh. Okay, well. Ask him, how's your day going? Yeah. Well, you should ask this guy that's the commentator right now. It was bound to happen because you're just talking about it. Okay, you know what? That is me. Like, wait, hold on. Good night, Pretty K. Oh, good night, Pretty K. It's because the chat is bouncing and I'm not used to that. But no, like, oh my gosh, that's so me because I am the kooky person. Like so when I tell you, like, I'm that person, if someone says like, don't say it, if I tell you not to say it, like, I'll say it. It's bad. My boyfriend's mother is from Japan, and I was wearing shoes in her house after I begged my boyfriend not to wear shoes in our house. And I did it.
Helmet, really appreciate that.
So it was bad. It looks like, where are they at?
Nancy
like
says, question, any chance the plane is a decoy? I don't think that this plane is a decoy, Nancy. I think that to send a plane that's registered to the state of Pennsylvania over 1,800
turn him down, but
miles.
Yeah.
Is a
this guy's been fighting all day. I feel
and
like
so
with people saying like that's not the right plane, that's a fake plane, and like he's just had to like keep saying it.
If they were sending a massive public official like a former president or something, and people were trying to track the flight. Of
I know I'm gonna have to start having some mods. Oh my gosh, I felt so bad.
Concerned about the safety.
Oh, I feel bad.
Probably send some sort of a decoy, but
she'll come back. I know she will. And
Brian would love to be that famous, I'm sure. But he is not. But yeah, this is the most tracked airplane in the world right now.
She said, okay, girl, talk to you soon.
Are separately tracking
okay,
this aircraft.
Oh, okay. He sent me the flight
Freebird.
tracker.
Wow,
Couldn't send it.
Freebird's in the chat. Can we give a
what
shout
I'm
out
talking
to
about.
Freebird? It's been a
Let's see
while,
if I can pull it
Freebird.
up.
Thank you for joining. Hi, Aaron. You were doing great. Congrats
here.
on 30K. Freebird, thank you for the 10, my friend, and it's
Yes.
good to see you in here. Trish, you are amazing.
Okay.
Trish, thank you so much. You are amazing.
There we go. And now we have it on our own screen, so we don't need it. Let me see if, does this have sound? No. Okay, even better. Oh, so that guy was Aaron, he was Aaron Mull. I was using, he was tracking the flight, but Vincent sent me the flight tracker, so we have it up on the screen now. Do I watch Grizzly? I do. I do sometimes watch Grizzly. I have to watch her though. Like, so if I'm watching her videos, I have to physically watch her talk because her accent is just, I don't know. It's just so pretty and I have to watch her or I won't get it. I'll fall asleep to her like accent. She has the best and she's so pretty, but I do like her. I'll have to check my emails later. I haven't checked my emails in a couple of days, Sarah Sunshine. I've been like, I don't know why I've been off of my game. Let me write that down. Because actually I was going to do that tomorrow. I have it right here. I have it wrote down on my Post-it note. I have it on my Post-it note. Yeah, I'll get to you. I'll get back to everyone tomorrow. I just went and I just emailed her really quick because I accidentally kicked her out of the chat. They're using Idaho's most technically advanced plane to fry Bryan, but it doesn't have a toilet, though. It doesn't have a toilet. I think they're actually using the sheriff's plane from Pennsylvania, weren't they? I'm not sure. Yeah, how are we going to know what plane it is? Let me see. It must be this one. Wait, where are we at? Well, let's see where we're at. Oh, my thing's working. Okay. So there's Washington. Oh wait, this is the one we're supposed to be tracking, I guess the red one. I'm looking at all the yellow ones, guys. Oh my lordy. So is he going towards, so he's going to Livingston or whatever this place is called. It looks like. Because we all thought he was going to go to Pullman Airport. And Pullman is up here where the second blue dot is. Now, unless they take a quick, turn. Let me see. View. Can I view this? Can I make sure it's not deleted? Oh, let me see. Will it let you? Okay, it should let her. You timed me out. I know. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to. And someone was like, you just talked about it. And I was like, oh my God, you have to watch the replay of me dying. Someone needs to do a compilation video on that of me timing out another creator after they send me a super sticker. It wasn't like it was a rude one. Like, you were so nice. Oh my gosh, I know. I feel so bad. I had to put that one up there. I own it. I'm sorry. But and that's what I was talking about, because like my fingers are so jittery, and like what I was trying to do is put your chat up, like, and then I timed you out, and I was like, oh my Lord, it timed you out for 5 minutes. When I timed I've only timed out one person before, and that was last night, and it only timed them out for like 300 seconds or something. I don't even know what it was. It was a weird one. Yelling at the laptop. Oh my gosh. Savannah's been watching this whole time, not realizing it was alive. Hi everyone. That's so funny. You'll fit right in with us. You fit right on in. That's so funny. That's really funny. So it looks like we're just going to watch this plane go. I wonder how long they have. Let's see. What's this? Okay. We'll play this video. This was earlier, her standing outside, but it'll give us something to kind of watch until he gets there.
Well, senior national correspondent Bryan Enton is back in Idaho. He is pulled over to join us via Zoom. Bryan, thank you so much for a quick turnaround.
Did we watch this,
you know we have this new body camera footage from the first traffic stop in Indiana showing Kohberger talking a lot more. Let's play a chunk of it, and then we'll get your reaction.
I'm having a hard time hearing you because of the traffic. So you're coming from Washington State University, and you're going where? Oh.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're slightly punchy because we're driving for hours.
Hours, days.
Hours to drive. Almost a day.
All right, so we heard him talk a little bit more there, Bryan. Are we learning anything from this conversation?
I mean, it's really interesting, Nicole, because they allegedly pulled him over for following too close to another vehicle. But when you listen to the whole body camera video, they're asking all sorts of specific questions. Where are you coming from? And just it goes on and on and on with all of these specific questions. At one point, Bryan Kohberger says, "Oh, we're going to get Thai food," and the conversation continues. And it just makes you wonder if this was just a traffic stop about following too close, why the officer was just sort of going on and on with the questioning. Is it possible that the officer knew that the Kohbergers were already under surveillance? We don't know the answer to that question, but it's just so interesting also that just hours later, they were pulled over again in Indiana in the same state, again, not given a ticket, and just talk with the officers. So it's eye-opening to see Bryan behind the wheel and his dad right there in the passenger seat.
Yeah, absolutely. And to hear him in his own voice there. Bryan, of course, our team has been tracking this flight, Kohberger flying from Pennsylvania back to Idaho. We know it's taken all day. We've just learned of another stop in South Dakota. Walk us through that process, this flight.
Yeah, that's why I'm rushing right now. I pulled over on the side of the road just to talk to you for a second, but I was in Pennsylvania yesterday for the hearing, and now I'm trying to get to near where Nancy is before this plane lands, which I think there's plenty of time because, like you said, they just landed again. You know, I expected it was going to be some kind of FBI jet or U.S. Marshals jet. It's a very small plane. You see it there. It actually belongs to the Pennsylvania State Police. It's a single engine plane, which is why, and it's going all the way across the country, which is why they're having to stop over and over again. Now, the second refueling stop, because it's going to take them like close to 10 hours to go from Pennsylvania to Idaho. But we saw the video and the pictures there. This is from Champaign, Illinois, where they refueled the first time. Kohberger is still in the red jumpsuit. There's a number of law enforcement officers with him, obviously, throughout the entire flight. But it'll just be interesting here in the next couple of hours to see what happens when he finally touches down here in Idaho.
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, a single engine plane, not the traditional commercial airplanes that we're used to seeing, which again is why it's taking so long. Bryan, as you know, when he lands, there is a significant document we are expecting to see. Tell us about that. Tell us about what could be inside.
Yeah, so the probable cause affidavit is going to become public when they officially serve the arrest warrants here in Idaho. How the process works, we're still waiting to find out. No one seems to know how exactly it'll go down. When he touches down in Idaho and they serve the warrants, will that document immediately be made public, or does he have to be in court first? We're not getting those answers right now. The other big question we have is, if this plane lands early evening after the courthouse closes, will there be a special hearing tonight? Will they take him to the jail and do a hearing tomorrow? We don't know how it's all going to go down. They told us ahead of time that they weren't going to give us specifics. They felt like it was a security risk while he was still in transit, but we're hoping to get more information once he touches down here.
All right, Bryan Enton, senior national correspondent, just touching down in Idaho on his way to the airport where Kohberger will be landing later on tonight. Bryan, we'll let you get on your way. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so getting closer. I'm not good with reading planes like data like this, but it looks like they're like 10 minutes out. Yeah, it'll be telling to see if yeah, I think that I'm trying to think of somebody. I think somebody pulled it and enhanced the audio. Yeah, Heather, I've been saying that too. I feel bad for his family. He destroyed his own family. It's almost like they're going to be losing a kid because he's going to be spending the rest of his days in prison, most likely. If you are just joining us and you're like, what the heck are they watching? We are watching the flight data for Bryan Kohberger, the prime suspect in the Idaho Four killings. He has been charged in connection with those killings. He's been charged of 4 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of burglary. Burglary is meaning like you break into someone's home or dwelling with intent to cause harm or to commit a crime. I saw a lot of people in other chats say, well, what did he steal? Well, what did he steal? That's not burglary. That's breaking and entering, and then when that would be burglary. Burglary is more of like when you're going in to harm someone. Like that would be stealing, theft, grand theft, something like that. I wonder if I want to know what he said though. Brian hates me because I use knives to butter toast. He would hate you if you were using that knife to cut a fish or something. Because he doesn't, well, no, yeah, vegan. And Teddy, how could you, Isabel said. Teddy has the personality of somebody that belongs in my family, I feel like. On my dad's side. He's a savage. Like literally, my family's from Pennsylvania. And I don't know if any of you guys are from PA, but there's savages up there. You would think that the FBI, yeah, was the FBI jet busy? Yeah, maybe the BAU had it, Criminal Minds or something for the night. Because it's like, exactly, why wouldn't you have a plane? And then they let them off the plane. Like, I don't know. I've never been able to get off a plane when it's supposed to be a direct flight. I've never gotten that lucky. Okay, they're still on the TV, nothing's going on, but he's getting close. Yeah, they're turning, so they're going to go up, I think, and then turn, like, around or whatever and come through. He stole 4 lives. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I saw that. We watched it earlier, I believe. She said that. She said that she wants that, and I think that they may. I don't even know if they'll seek it, but if they do seek it, I don't think they'll get it. I'm for the death penalty. I love Texas. I love Florida. They are big death penalty states. They do their job. Don't mess up in Texas. Don't mess up in Florida. Those are 2 states that'll put you to death and not think twice about it. But I feel like with this case, with his age, him being younger, I don't know. I just feel like he's going to probably be there for the rest of his life. But I feel like then again, we're just going to have to wait and see. I think he's wanting to go back to Idaho for obvious, or Washington, or Idaho, Washington, for obvious reasons, to see what they have on him. I think that's why he was ready to go back. That way he can start planning his defense. Because we read earlier that he has a public defender waiting for him when he gets to Idaho. So his parents haven't even gotten him like a legit lawyer. And I support whatever the families want as well. That's a good idea. Crime sleuthing, yeah, I do too. I just feel like he could weasel his way out of that. But yeah, I think that he should. I think that he should get the death penalty. I mean, he took 4 lives before they could even get started. They didn't even get to, and they worked so hard. Like, you think about that. The first half of your life, all you're doing is learning. That's all you're doing, is studying and learning and trying to get into this school, after college or after high school. You go to college, and after college, when you're in college, you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do after college? I have to land a good job. And they were doing all the right things, and they were moving towards having a really good, successful life. And maybe that's why he was killed. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was jealous. Even though he was going to get his PhD, he wasn't nobody. Have you all noticed also, and I doubt that there would be any that would come forward, but have you guys noticed not one girlfriend has come forward, ex-girlfriend, a one-night stand, a person that's just hung around him, other than the girl off TikTok that was his friend? No romantic interest of his has come forward. Is he literally never been around a girl before? I mean, other than when he's put them down, and maybe that's why he's so socially awkward, because he was calling girls in a Pennsylvania bar bitches because they didn't want to tell them where they lived and things like that nature. So his family has had a lot. Yeah, they have had a lot of financial difficulties. They should put a diaper on him so they don't have to stop. That's what I would have done. I'd have been like, here's a cup. Don't spill it after you're done. Oh, you heard the parents can't afford a private lawyer, so he'll have a public defender. Ooh. Well, I hope the public defender's good. They usually give you a couple of them in especially death penalty case. You'll get a couple lawyers. But damn. That's a death penalty case? I don't think so. Not me. I mean, I don't know. I would be like, parents, y'all, I don't know. Y'all got to help me out. But then again, he did it. And he should have known that when he did it. My parents don't have money to bail me out. I don't know. Where is that plane going? Because sometimes they'll turn around. Like, they'll go up and then they'll come back. But he ain't turning around. Where is he going? Where are they going? Let's let me go backwards. Unless they're taking him right to Coeur d'Alene and they're going to take him right over to the Gonzalez's family's house and let them have a moment with him. Because isn't that where they're from? I thought that's where they were from anyway. It looks like, yeah, they're like definitely over it. Oh, okay. Oh, look. That's why. I was wondering why my chat wasn't showing up beside me. Yeah, no, he doesn't deserve any of that stuff. He doesn't deserve to be able to sit and, hang out with people all day, playing cards, eating meals. Oh, okay. So it's 6 a.m. So I'm going to clean my cell. 8 a.m. I get to eat. Like, you get a schedule there at least. You get something. You get to eat, breathe, sleep, communicate with people. You get to see your family. You get visitors. Oh, have you ever been out there before? I've been yelling a lot at her lately. Have you ever been out that way, Crime Sleuthin'? Because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We don't have mountains like that in Ohio. But yeah, they kind of flew over, so I'm not sure what they're doing there. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I'm like looking at my little live. I'll show it to you guys. It's like a little live tracker of who subscribes to your channel. I'll have to find it. Where did it go? So yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video. It does send it out into the algorithm, so a lot more people will be able to enjoy it. And, this is a good video to really watch because obviously people want to see this guy get off the plane and be, served over there because that's what they're waiting to do. So this is the episode. There's 3130. We went up. They should make Bryan wear a diaper for the whole trial. That would dissolve copycat killers. Yeah, maybe they should. And then we'll go back to the flight tracker. And then I'll check that back in a few minutes. But yep, and if you guys could just, like I said, subscribe, like, all those good things. I'm going to, here, actually, let me type it real quick. Okay. So if you want to join the channel, I'm going to put that in the chat. It does look like they're going to Pullman. Where did it go? Hold on. I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah. So maybe they were just taking a little detour. That's weird though. Yeah, because Pullman's up here. It's just kind of covered. There it is right here. Yep, that's where they're doing. An eye for an eye, yeah. My Facebook saying is that it's Gandhi though, but I believe it, but it's the saying is an eye for an eye would make the whole world blind, meaning that if everybody wanted retribution, and I'm not saying in this case you should not get retribution. I'm just saying, I'm meaning like smaller things, like like if you go after someone when they hurt you, like, it's, no one, the whole world would be blind because everybody would end up getting after somebody. But Sarah Sunshine, are you still in the chat? Because they have a little place called Sunshine right here. Do you see it? It's cute. That's cute. That's called Sunshine. I grew up in the Smoky Mountains. That's what Lady's Nightmare says. I grew up in the Smoky Mountains just outside of Knoxville, Tennessee. Absolutely beautiful. The mountains really do fog up and look like smoke. Yes. My grandparents, they're from the Smoky Mountains, and we were up there one time where you were actually so high, you could see the thunderstorm below. Like the clouds were set below you. You were up so high. Of course, I couldn't go that far out. I wanted to, but my mom grabbed me. She's like, But yeah, so. Hi, Pin Dizzy. I live with the Coast Mountains and the Rockies. Oh, I bet that's so pretty. Oh, did he tweet and say it's making its final approach? Okay, yeah, it looks like it was. Let me see if we can get back to where it was. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Guys, where'd the plane go? Yes. Get your DNA all over that like button. Like Crime Sleuth said. Do you guys see the plane? Because I just lost the plane. Like, how did we lose the plane? My iPad's about to die, so let me just move it over here. I haven't seen that movie, An Eye for an Eye. I don't think. Like, I'm gonna like refresh the page. That's weird. You still see it? Which one is it? Is it like this one here? No. This one? I forget what the number was. Oh, maybe this one. This one right here. Okay, yep, this is it. It just changed colors on me. So it's this one here. If you go, it's going to be PC12. I believe it's this little guy right here. He stole the plane. Now Tom Cruise will rush in and save it. Oh my gosh, I bet you that could happen. You had one job. I know, I lost it. Me and my one eye. Why'd they change the plane color? It was red. Damn them. I'm ready for the affidavit too. I'm wondering how I can get my hands on the affidavit. I mean, I know how to do it. I just gotta. I think you go through the county, right? Crime Sleuth and she would know. You just go through the county, right? And then you like pay for it or something. Because I did that before for the Richard Allen probable cause. It's just been a while. I forgot how I did it. Will Bryan get another Idaho attorney? Yep, he will. He has one there waiting for him, I guess. He has a public defender. His parents, I guess, apparently they can't afford private investigator or private lawyer. So, yeah, Hannibal Lecter is arriving, the vegan version. Yeah, I wonder. Oh God, it gave my belly like the flip. I wonder if that's not what he's feeling though. He don't care. You can also click on the #1 most tracked flight tab there on the left, and it'll take you to it. Oh, because it probably is the #1 most flight tab. Like, where is that at? I don't see it. Y'all know I'm blind as a bat. On the left. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There's a lot of people that are watching this plane. There, it's red again. Thank you. Thank you, Megan. Y'all, I love you guys. It was yellow and now it's red again. Yeah, like over in the corner, there was a thing that said like most tracked flight. So there's 19,328 people following this little commercial flight right now. That's a lot of people. And I bet you I can guarantee 4 families are watching it. They're probably watching it like freaking Santa Claus. When Santa Claus goes around, Christmas Eve, they're probably like this. Because they're probably just as ready to have him make sure that he lands all in one piece. Because you don't want nothing happening. Tanya, it has Sawfields and Kiefer Sutherland in it. Oh, I bet it's good though. I have to watch that. An eye for an eye. Yeah, what is he going to be like? What's he going to eat in jail, in prison? Like ramen noodles without the noodle, like without the, I mean, because if you get commissary, you get some ramen noodles, but without the packet or something, just some noodles. Oh wait, here we go. I'm going to put it on Spectrum really quick. Because he's coming in right now. So let me, oops, get on there. Oops. Okay.
Issue of the question of the nature of Kevin McCarthy's visit right now to the Speaker's office. So as far as you're concerned, there is no problem here because it's
Jerry.
not officially anybody's. So from your perspective, Kevin McCarthy has as much right to be there as anyone else?
Oh, yeah, they
he
are.
has as much right to be in his office as Matt Gaetz has to be in his office.
He's a small guy.
One of the House office buildings. Remember, Matt Gaetz, like me, was an incumbent member of Congress in the last Congress. But
okay, so this is my take on everything that's going on with older gentlemen in Hollywood. It seems like, and even older women. Why are they all being picked out one by one? If you notice it, all older gentlemen, and they're all getting picked out for things that they happened to them years ago. It's almost like Hollywood doesn't want them anymore. Like they're all either crazy or I don't know.
Then it comes. So
I'm gonna have to look into that and do a story on it because I really think that stuff's fascinating too.
Pre-planned because he's in the majority
and Andrew Tate got arrested also
202
for
votes
trafficking
during the first round of this, and 85% of the vote before.
Really, Jerry? You think you're starting to think he's part of it, but not the murderer? You think he was like the driver or something, and that's why he's ready to get home?
All right.
Let me go back to that.
That's why we have
flight
Rodney
tracker.
Davis on, is to provide perspective.
Because out of the window.
I didn't quite think of it that way. And this is why we have people on who are smarter than me. So they can explain these things to me, and then I can say, oh, yeah, all right, that makes sense. Rodney Davis, thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
So he must be there.
Thanks, buddy. Take care, man.
Coming up, while Republicans are still battling it out in the House, another speaker fight almost got even uglier after Republicans and Democrats declared victory.
Look, so there's 22,000 people right now, 23,276. But when you click on it, it says sorry, but there's no data on that flight. So they must be landing right now.
Pullman Moscow Regional Airport.
There it is.
Where the suspect in the murder of those 4 University of Idaho students has just landed. We will take you there live as he comes out of the plane. And again, most importantly,
that's a pretty big plane.
We could be seeing for the first time the probable cause affidavit that will tell us everything that led the police to arrest him.
You've seen it here first, guys.
He needed to get back to Idaho first.
I'm gonna start saying that after everything that we broadcast here first. Okay, I think they're doing commercial.
Is the best.
Awesome. So we'll see it first because Brian Eaton's there. He's ready to. And you know he'll go live on his cell phone. He don't care.
So they can have clearer skin and
Trump is about to head out.
Serious allergic reactions
can
occur
House,
and can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye
problems
such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
I like that. Not
Ask
trying
your
to be
doctor
rude,
about
but
Dupixent.
but it's hard to hear you in the clip playing at the same time. Oh no, it's okay. I shouldn't have been talking at the same time as is the clip.
Walgreens is all about making life easier.
I knew that. I was like, I should turn it down if I'm going to
right now
talk.
for you.
But no, you're fine.
I'll be honest. There are days I forget what she's supposed to be taking.
Hey,
I'll just have
I
to
get
turn
it.
up my
And
turn
you're
down
not
the
alone
volume
in
of
this,
the
okay?
So James, all these prescriptions, are they covered?
I wasn't sure if I
right.
like muted
With
the
your
clip,
Medicare plan,
if it would
you get
mute my
low-cost
mic
copays.
as well.
Thank you.
Like if I turned it
talk
down,
about
but it
making things
didn't. We're
easier.
good. We're good
Walgreens
to go.
is here.
I'm excited to see what he
Struggling
looks
with
like.
the
I'm excited to
highs
see
and
if he's
lows
been
of
sleeping.
bipolar
I've heard that
Ask
I
about
heard that's what he's been
Vraylar.
doing in jail. He's
Because
sleeping.
you are greater than your bipolar 1.
So
and
that's
you can
not
help
cool.
take control
So
of
when
your
I said the other day,
symptoms
like I thought
with
his head
Vraylar.
looked like he had
Some
bedhead, like when he
medicines
went to
only
court,
treat
like
the
you can see a
lows
little
or
bit of
highs.
it, like
Vraylar
like
treats
he had been
depressive,
sleeping like men
acute
do when they
manic, and
sleep.
mixed
You know,
episodes
it's
of
like
bipolar
messy
1
right
in
there.
adults.
I
Proven
guess he has
full
been
spectrum
sleeping.
relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. And in
How can
Vraylar
people
clinical
sleep in
studies,
jail?
most saw no substantial impact on
How can you
weight.
possibly sleep?
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior
His
or
lawyer is
suicidal thoughts.
57. She
Antidepressants can
looks so
increase
much
these in
younger.
children and
Oh, he
young
has a
adults.
woman lawyer?
Report
Oh,
fever, stiff muscles or
she looks
confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction or uncontrollable muscle
commercials
movements,
are so
which may
loud.
be
Are they loud
permanent.
right now?
High blood sugar, which can lead to coma
I
or
have it
death,
on
weight
mute.
gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Sleepiness and stomach
was the
issues
TV still
are also
going?
common. Side effects may not appear for
Was the TV still going or something? Yeah, sorry. I didn't know the commercial was still playing. I thought I had it on like mute. The Alpha David, yeah. He always takes things good. Who else has jet lag? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll just take that off the stream. Maybe that's what it was. I didn't realize that I could even do that. I didn't think about that. You see the same ad there? Yeah, it's News Nation. I'm actually on Spectrum. Spectrum TV. Oh no, but thank you. I thought it was when I was talking when it was playing a little bit, so I wasn't sure. I'm glad that you told me that because I didn't know. Unless you guys tell me some things, I don't know. Because you can't I guess I could go live in private, the live, and like do things, but you guys will usually tell me. You'll tell me. I feel like I have been on a plane all day waiting for it to land. Me too. What about the other day when we were live? What was it? He went to court, and then they were like, after court, we were already like on a 2-hour, like it was like, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2-hour live. And then they're like, in a couple hours, there's going to be a press conference. And it was like, really? So we just like chilled and hung out the whole time. I like stopped for 15 minutes and took the dogs on a walk and came back. I was like, all things crime sleuthing. But yeah, so I was like, sorry guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes. I gotta let the dogs out. But I didn't want to have to like let you guys all go and then come back and do another live. That just didn't make any sense to me. So I was like, we're just gonna do this. Not to change the subject, but is your Spectrum bill as high as mine, paying like $200? Yeah, it's Spectrum is, they're ridiculous. They are. They're always, it's always a big bill. And then the internet, we have like the internet with it. We don't even have that many channels, and it's always expensive. It's always expensive. Just seeing if I'm missing anything. I thought it was part of the show. Oops. That's so funny. Let's see here. Oh, is he back? Well, he's talking about... So they must be trying to get him off the plane. I guess this is kind of like a regular flight, like when you're sitting there in your third class and you're all the way in the back. That's what it feels like when you're the last person. Like, when you go get on the plane and you're like the third, like the last ticket holders. That's what it feels like getting on it. And then is that what they did? And then now getting off of it, is he all the way in the back of the plane where, you got to wait for everybody else to get their luggage? Because, man, Spectrum is expensive. I didn't even realize that I had News Nation on here until like the other day. Like when we watched, what did we watch? We watched something on News Nation. It was like Ashley Banfield or something. It was a really good one. Like she covered like the whole Idaho case or something like one big live. It was like one big thing that she did, and we watched it, and I ended up signing up for YouTube TV. Good thing I could cancel it like within 7 days, because that would have been like $70. That would have been so bad. There isn't any other reliable places. No, there's not like a whole lot of, there's no one. We used to have DirecTV when I was a kid. We had satellite TV when I was little, but my dad wanted every football game under the sun. Eagles, you know, Eagles players, Eagles team. Well, I wanted to play Nancy Grace, but I'm trying to figure out if they're going to be doing their thing over here. I want to see him get off the plane. Let's see. I'm going to check Twitter and see if there's anything. It just says that he is wheels down in Moscow, Pullman. Let's see what Bryan said. It just said the final approach, so he hasn't had anything on there yet. Well, okay. Let's see. If you haven't liked the channel yet, please do so, or the video. That would be so great. It does send it out into the algorithm. That way more people can enjoy it. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button. We are doing a live subscriber count. We are up to 3,133. Once we hit 5,000, we are doing our next giveaway. So on my lives, I may, do these every once in a while, just so you can see where we're at. Because it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to see where we're at. Let me go back over to the news. Pennsylvania lawmakers somehow united to choose independent as House Speaker. Okay. Oh, I thought we were all watching that. Oh, I just took it off. That's why. I forgot to put, I thought I put the live subscriber count on, but it didn't go on because I took the stream off. So let me see. Where was it at? I'll have to look for it.
Precisely because no one had expected the parties to work together.
And then there is the live count. So it was 3133. So we went up a little bit.
On a moderate Democrat as Speaker, but one who will not caucus with that party. This is how one would hope, in general,
I'm reading your comments.
People could resolve issues on a national level. It's not apples to apples, by the way. National Republicans clearly won in the House. A Republican should take the lead, not an independent.
They probably just have them sitting there shackled.
But the political moderates from both sides can and should come together to try and come up with a solution.
That ever subscribed?
Keep in mind,
I'm wondering, because I was wondering who my first subscriber was ever, and I don't know who they were.
In Pennswannia.
I have to look. But I do different content now than I did when I first came out, but I still do that same content. If anyone ever, wanted me to do another video like on my eye or metal or accident, or if anyone ever wants me to do any videos on that kind of stuff, don't hesitate to ask, because that's what my channel was before it was true crime, and I still want to give you guys that part of,
Joining me now is
of
Republican
me, too,
Pennsylvania State Representative Jim Gregory,
my accident is part of who I am.
Rozzi as Speaker. Thanks so much for coming on the program. Appreciate it.
Did you notice that Dan Abrams
Dan,
has
thanks
not
very
shaved?
much for laying it out.
I don't think I've ever seen this guy with facial hair.
How we did this.
Ever. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it, and I'm here for it.
At about the 2 o'clock hour,
Big
as
Bubba
we
will
were
be his
sitting on
cellmate.
the
Yeah, he
floor
will.
waiting to adjourn, which means if we adjourn,
I'm sure somebody would love to
given up
share
hope
a cell
of
with
coming
him.
back with any
I'm sure that he's going
opportunity
to be.
have any impact on the calendar.
They're going to have to put him in
of how
solitary
bills
for a
run
while
and what bills run
until
because we
they
were
all
gonna come
calm
back
down.
in the minority, as
Because
you
I'm
so
sure there's
well
going to be a
laid
lot
out.
of people that want
I
to
offered up my friend Mark
get a
Rozzi,
piece of him
who I've
when
worked
he's in
so
there,
very
because
hard
he
the
is
last 4 years
so
with
known.
on the 2-year constitutional amendment window.
Oh, you're like
to give
night and day
victims of
better
child
every time.
sexual
Oh,
abuse
thank
an
you so much.
opportunity
You're so
to
sweet.
sue their
I try to put a
perpetrators
little
and the
bit of self in
institutions
every
that have
video.
protected them. And because we've become such good friends, I offered
And
him
Nancy
as a
doesn't hold back. She
suggestion
tells
to
it
my
like it is.
leadership.
I know. I wanted to watch Nancy,
They
but I
asked
want to
what
watch
would
him
it
come
take,
out of the
and I
plane.
said, that's the
So
question
we
you
may
need
have to
to
do
ask
Nancy in the
Mark.
morning.
Mark, what would it take? And so they
Which
asked
it'll be
him.
fine. I'll just have to change
And
the thumbnail.
an hour
maybe.
later, literally,
Maybe nobody will yell at me.
at around the 3 o'clock hour, I was called to the front and I was offered the opportunity, given a speech Would you like to do first nomination of Mark Rossi or second? We've got him. He's going to flip from a Democrat to an independent, which essentially for me
one of these days, I bet you that'll be the next thing that comes out. They'll have like live footage
Their
of them in the
caucus
plane.
is not in the majority.
A different
When we come back, it'll be 101 to 101.
But I'm telling you, every time we're on a live, something happens. Like news breaks. So I'm not getting off this live until we see him come off the plane.
Legislation important, to find Second Amendment legislation important, the extreme legislation.
Okay, let's see. It still says, let me see if it says, if I like refresh it, if more people are watching it. No, so it's there. It's off of the flight manifest. Like, look at this little flight, the most tracked flight, 792, and we were what, 20? There was like 20 some thousand. Let's see here. I'm gonna put Dan back up. The Shitburger's motive. I don't. So okay, what do I think his motive was? I really truly feel like it had. I think it has to do with jealousy of some sort.
On the other side of the aisle had
I'm not sure if
what Mark Rossi was going to say in his speech. That's why when you saw,
but it shows him like,
Leader Joanna McClinton stand
I'm reading your
up
thing.
and
I think that he was jealous of either the whole house, and I think that he didn't maybe know that there was the bottom two people lived there,
of the House,
and that's why he went in and did what he did. I think that they were living a life that he wanted,
going to be independent,
or it could have been just one person.
All of a sudden,
and if it was just one person, and it was like maybe, like, let's say if it was Kaylee.
Oh, so you snookered
had
this.
just
I
gotten
didn't even
that
know
new
that part of the
car.
story.
She had just gotten a new job. She lived in that 3-story house with the amazing balcony views. She didn't take a bad picture. She was nice. I think all of those things could make somebody really upset.
You can get this sort of sense
so let me
of
check my email really quick.
and you can try to just get things done.
She said
and you think that the Democrats would not have agreed to it if they knew what his speech was going to be?
They're like being bad at News
No,
Nation
I've seen some posts by some of their members on social media that are outraged at what Mark Rossi has proposed to do.
Oh, it's just so dark.
They're going to.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna play it, but it's super dark, so that's why if you can't see a lot, you'll be able to see the movement though. You can see it like him movement. So, but I'll play it a couple times too. Let me rewind it, and we'll play it again. Is that it? I'm going to let it play through one more time. I don't know why the one person said, oh my God, but he don't deserve a jacket. It's not that cold out there. He'd have been fine. Oh, they are available? Man, everything was available. You got that fast, girl. Crime sleuth and don't mess around. I did see there was another one. Let me see. Oh, so these are going to be for, is he going to court tomorrow, Crime Sleuthin? Let me see if I can open this, like, and then let me make sure that's not all of it. Let me make sure I got it all. Thank you so much for sending this to me. You know I'm always on a live when something happens. Did it just show the one page it did? Let me see if this is all of it. Nope, it's just being weird. Let me see. Let me just delete this. Okay. I'm going to have to share my screen with you. Or let me see. Let's see here. This is being weird on my end, so. Yeah, I might have to show the email. Okay. And that's not it. Hold on, let me grab the email really quick. Because when I pull it up in the, it'll only pull up one picture at a time. Or it won't pull it up one picture at a time even. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I don't have any crazy information up, but I don't think I do. And I haven't went through my email, so guys, this is why. I haven't went through my email. Sorry about that. Let me see. It's in a different window, so it's kind of hard to read. I just want to make sure that you guys can see it. But yeah, this is his paperwork. So 10 a.m. he'll be going in for a preliminary hearing. And the prosecutor is Thomas William Wolford, and defense attorney is Catherine Mabbitt. Wait, Mabbitt. Hold on a second. That's not the same Mabbitt. That's not the same Catherine Mabbitt. That's not the same Mabbitt as the person that autopsied these bodies. Because it says Catherine Mary Mabbitt. Right here, defense attorney. And can someone, maybe I can look that up on my other computer. Oh, Court TV? No, shoot. I don't think I have Court TV on here. Let me see if I get on YouTube, though. They probably have it live. But we need to figure that out because she can't be doing no autopsies on no bodies and then all of a sudden she be over there defending him. That's not gonna fly. CNN, y'all said. I'm like, man, I'm like, what? Oh, let me see. I don't have it on my. I don't know what channel it is on Spectrum. And why don't they have it on? So it is showing that, yes, it's her. Yes, so that's her. That is, so no, that's, how do you do that? How does that work? How can you be the person that does an autopsy on these 4 bodies and then all of a sudden you are the defense attorney? Do they not have any other defense attorneys there? Does no one else live in the whole town actually but Catherine and Mary Mabbitt? Did you notice that before, Crime Sleuthin'? Because, yeah, that's a problem. Mr. Gonzalez, I don't know if you are listening to my videos because I'm a small channel, but if you are, I am so freaking sorry, sir. Because this is bullshit. There's no other word for that. That's bull crap, guys. They did it. I mean, is there seriously no other defense attorney in the whole freaking state of Utah? I mean, Idaho, Washington, anywhere. He's not even from Idaho, so why is he even... Go get you an attorney in Washington where you're from. Go over to Pullman or wherever. WSU. Go over there. Find yourself an attorney or represent yourself. But, I mean, why hasn't anyone else talked about this? Probably because this paperwork just came out, right? Man. So then it says pro management plaintiff versus Cindy Timon. What's this? Okay. Oh, this is something else, isn't it? Let me see. Yeah, that's someone else. So that's him for tomorrow, though. Just at the top, right? Let me try to find CNN. Y'all. I don't know if I have CNN, y'all. But let me see. Maybe. I'm going to put it on. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay. I can't find CNN. I don't know if I have it. Guess that's kind of weird that I don't have CNN. Oh, I bet I can freaking search. Jeez Louise, Tanya. I don't see it. It's not on mine. Does anybody else know where it could be? Oh, I guess I could take this off. King 5, okay. Like on YouTube, King 5 News. Oh, there it is, maybe. Yep. Let me go back a little bit so we can... Oh, I guess we can go all the way back. Let me share this with you. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. I knew something was going to happen, though, once we were on the live. Let me see. Is this no volume, I guess? I have the volume up. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, just in case something does come through the volume. Oh, shoot, sorry. I didn't know how else to bring it up on my time or my thing, and I was like, crap, I still have the emails just hanging out in the background. Oh, well, now it's the one. Hold on. I'm going to go over here because I think it's not... Let's see. Well, it was on there. They had it on News Nation a second ago, but then they went to this commercial. Like, it just popped on and then went off, so... But wasn't he in this back vehicle, I think? Or no, they put him into like a truck. Oh, did they change the attorney? Well, this is a bad camera angle, people. It might not be playing the sound because I have it on the other channel, but I wanted to see what News Nation had to say about it too. Because this is very wobbly. They need like a loopy or something. Phone is going nutso.
They turned a couple
Thank you, Heidi. And look at this is like this camera is terrible. I'm watching. Got the TV on to see if News Nation plays. If you're just now joining us, oh look at all the camera people. Wow, he's probably feeling special. Hopefully they can't see him, or he can't see them, but they can see him. But if you are just now joining us, we are watching live as the suspect in the Idaho Four case, Bryan I can't even say his name now because you got me all thinking about his other names. You guys have been saying different names in the chat. Kohberger. Okay, so Bryan Kohberger is arriving at the jail, and we are watching live footage of that right now. And we're just waiting to see him. We just watched him come off the plane, and I have it on this channel. This one's a little wobbly, guys, so forgive me for this one. But I may have to switch it to News Nation when they come back from commercial, if it is on News Nation. If you guys haven't yet liked the video, please do so while we're waiting to see his face come through. That way more people can, join us in the chat. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel. We are doing a live channel tracker today. So we're at 3130. Oh, actually I went up 3141. So we're doing good, guys. We're trying to get up to that 5,000 subscriber mark. That way we can do our next giveaway. So can't beat giveaways. So I'll keep my eye on that. You guys are doing fantastic in subscribing. I love that. We are a true crime channel. I usually go live twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. That's what we've been kind of doing lately. But I usually at least go live once a day for you guys. I don't think I've ever really missed a day.
There's nothing there.
I bet this is a distraction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not so ladylike when I pick it up. Yes, no, I'm the same way. You don't have to worry. You can yell in our chat. Because I yell about him too. I yell about people sometimes, I have to get, sometimes I have to get out the big girl microphone back here. I'm going to have to start bringing out the Blue Yeti because it is a little bit more bass-like. They are still on commercial break. I can't believe it. I'm going to turn the volume up. I'm about to just... if they don't come off a commercial after this one, I'm going to turn up the volume on this. That way we can hear what they're saying. No, I wonder if this is him. Oh, wait, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on this, I think. And then it'll... Well, actually, no, I'm just going to... I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put it on this one?
And
so that way it's not so wobbly?
A shot of his plane
and we just watch it from here, or should I leave it where we were?
Illinois today. TMZ got photos capturing the pit stop that Kohberger and law enforcement made before they boarded the plane, again owned by the Pennsylvania State Police, for making their way to Idaho. That plane is not a commercial plane, usually used for flying cross country, so it had to make stops in Savoy, Illinois, and then Rapid City, South Dakota, to fuel up before landing in Washington on the Idaho border.
Okay, yes,
a few minutes ago. Kohberger seen exiting on the tarmac there. Now, we also have new body cam footage from a stop Indiana police made during his cross-country drive to Pennsylvania with his father last month. Kohberger was...
I'm going to let it off of that, and we're just going to play this. And I'm going to turn it up for you guys. It's good. The camera's bad, but sorry. I don't even know if there has any sound. Doesn't look like it does. I'm reading your guys' chat. Sorry, I'm looking the opposite way. I normally have it over here. Leave it. It's old news now. Okay. Yeah, I saw that they had it they had it on old news. So apparently they don't have any volume though up. I like their video. Should always like the videos. Did you guys also know that when he was in high school, actually, I'm not sharing that with you guys. I'm so sorry. I thought that it was. Lord geesh, guys. I'm going to rewind it a little bit. But it wasn't, you guys didn't miss anything. It's just the officer. Sorry. It's just the officers walking in. Check my Twitter. Oh my gosh, you guys are sending me all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Twitter. Oops. Oh, now it's saying something. Okay, now it's working. The sound is. Oops, sorry.
I didn't see the white truck. There's a white truck.
Oh, I didn't see the white truck. That's why I said I wanted this for distraction.
Yeah, that's what they did with Ballard. I mean, might have taken him down there.
Maybe one of them just kept walking.
Yeah, the first one did. You see the first truck just kept going. It went down there.
Is there another entrance? Maybe that's it. I'm not even recording, I'm just looking because I can't see.
No, I need that. When these will probably be on
Here,
back
there you go. You can see from there, there's nothing there.
I bet this is the distraction.
Yeah. Hey.
I bet this is a distraction. The first truck went on down. Yep. Did you see? Go down there and see if you got anything. Go down there and see if you got anything. Sorry. You'd be in by now, I would guess.
I think somebody blocking their car.
I'm trying to find something. I didn't get that email. Hold on one second. I'm trying to find, I guess something happened and he's like on the ground. Oh, okay, here we go. I just got it. And I can open it with, okay. Oh, is this what it is?
Recording.
Is this the video that you were talking about, Crime Sleuthin? Okay, give me 1 second, because Vincent was saying that there's something out there that is him on the ground. So I'm gonna turn the camera off really quick. I'm gonna run out there. I'm gonna ask him because I want to see what happened. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, no, that wasn't. I heard him wrong. I read it wrong. I thought he meant like he had him on they had him on the ground, like handcuffing him, doing something. I thought he did something crazy, but no, he meant he was just like he landed. Oh my gosh. So okay, but no, I'm back. So I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. But Crime Sleuthin just sent this to me. If you guys, you need to go subscribe to her channel because she has some good content over there. She is a sleuther if I've ever seen one. She's been giving me all of the updates tonight. It's been crazy. It says Idaho murders. FBI directed Indiana police to pull over Bryan Kohberger seeking video images of his hands. So that's crazy because a lot of people were saying that they thought they saw cuts on his hands. And I thought, maybe it's on this part, but when they were talking about this part here, I thought it was just from where his hand was resting because his arms are so skinny like myself. But I guess not. So it says the FBI asked Indiana police to make the traffic stops because we were wondering why they were so talkative during those traffic stops. Like the cops were asking a lot of questions. So now we know why. Yeah, she does videos and I do lives. That's why we just need to hook up and I'll help you with the sleuthing part and then I'll do the lives. And then I think this is the video, I believe, of the traffic stop. So I'll read it and then I'll play the video again. It says, and this just came out too. So Moscow, Idaho. I always say it wrong. A Federal Bureau of Investigation surveillance team tracked Idaho quadruple murder suspect Bryan Kohberger and his father on a cross-country road trip from Washington State to Pennsylvania and asked Indiana police to pull him over, a law enforcement source told Fox News. The law enforcement source told Fox News that the FBI surveillance team was seeking video images of Kohberger as well as his hands. Kohberger and his father were pulled over twice in Indiana on December 15th while making the cross-country trip. Law enforcement sources said that investigators were still building their case on December 15th to make an arrest, but added that genealogy played a major role. Maybe up here, like on the top of his hands, like in between his fingers. I could see maybe. It says Bryan Kohberger is being charged in connection to the fatal November 13th stabbings of University of Idaho students Kaylee Gonzalez, Ethan Chapin, Zayna Kernodle, and of course, Madison Mogen during the early morning hours in Moscow, Idaho. And that's all of it says there. So I guess we can stop speculating on if they pulled him over on purpose or if they pulled him over, for the actual stop, because a lot of people were wondering, and I feel like now we know. They pulled him over because they wanted to check out dude's hands. They wanted to see if he had any evidence. Now, if it was a superficial like cut or something like along those lines, I feel like then it wouldn't. I don't know. It wouldn't have taken as much time to heal. And it says, tiny airplane made 2 refueling stops en route. I was reading that News Nation. I could put it on News Nation, though. I guess I could do that. Let's see, actually. How long have we been on here? Hour and 50 minutes. So, yeah, they're just showing right now the plane. But I'm sure that we will have... So, who's on the ground? See if you haven't got... So, that no one's on the ground other than he landed on the ground. So sorry about that. That's why I was like, hold on a second. I ran out of the room. Because he's been sending me emails. He's my sleuther. He's a good one. Yeah, when someone announced this morning that Detective Juan said, yeah, when someone announced this morning that there was a flight, I couldn't believe it because the plane only has about 1,800 mile range. Yeah, it's a smaller plane, but it wasn't as small as I thought. I thought it was like a charter plane, more of like a, I don't know, like a 4-person. This looked like more like a little commercial airplane almost. Not like, wasn't commercial, but it was pretty big. It was very roomy, but I'm sure they had that thing locked and loaded. Like Fort Knox, they had him in there. I know, Bryan Eaton, he is on the ground right now, but he's not really saying much. Let me see. I don't think he's talking to, like he's on the ground, but it's not like where he's seeing anything. I'll have to get some clips and show you guys tomorrow. And she is also, so I think on News Nation, the tops that you wear the same color every time. I'm beginning to think. Because I noticed it with Ashley Banfield. And I noticed it with a couple other people. Yeah, so deep cuts take time. Yeah. Yeah, so that would take more time if, like if he cut himself, like with like slippage. Or, you never know what could have happened. But yeah, I'm glad that they stopped and got those pictures. But yeah, Bryan Eaton, he is there a bit. No, yeah, it's like a 9-person maybe. That's what I was thinking, like a 10-person or 12 or something. Yeah, actually, what took him so long to get to Idaho? Bob said it wouldn't take that long to get a deceased U.S. president across the country to their final resting place. Yeah, it took forever. Like, I don't know, were they eating hamburgers, like stopping to get food, stopping for pee breaks? It did take a long time. Ooh, that would hurt. That would hurt so bad because we give our cat soft food ourselves too. Let me go ahead and put it on there actually for a minute on News Nation. Or let me see actually. I'll just go to his. He might not have been able to post it though. But TMZ did. TMZ, man, they're quick. They be quick with some stuff. Well, it did say it, but I don't see it. And they're not showing anything on there anymore, so. Okay. But he has landed. He is in Idaho, and now we're just waiting to see. So what they're going to do is they'll formally charge him, which I don't know if they'll do that tomorrow or if they're going to do it tonight. I mean, I'm assuming they would do that as soon as you hit the ground. You have the right to remain silent. And you know what I mean? They read you I would assume they would read you your Miranda rights again as soon as you hit down in another state. They, and then they tell them like, this is what you're charged with: 4 counts of first-degree homicide, and the deaths of Zaina Coronado, Ethan Chapin, Madison Mogan, and Kaylee Gonzalez, and first-degree burglary. And then after that, I feel like they have to do some sort of paperwork, and then maybe they'll send out the probable cause then. So I would say by the tomorrow morning we should have it, but I don't know for sure. Driving from Pullman to Moscow. I'm about to see I wonder what they're doing now. I don't see anything else, but yeah. I want to know if tomorrow morning, if Miss Mabbitt is in beside him in court, because this just came out, I think. Crime Sleuth sent it to me. It's in person. I hate that. Why can't you be Zoom? So at least we can all watch it and then come back and talk about it. But it does say that he is due in court tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I will be coming on tomorrow. Let's come on tomorrow at 9:15 or 9 or something, and we'll watch Nancy Grace because we didn't get to Nancy tonight, and we're already 2 hours in, and it's like 42 minutes. So I'll be stopping and pausing because Nancy gets me going. So if I stop and pause, we'll be here for another 3 hours or something. So, yeah, that's the best drive. That's the best flight. That's the last flight he's ever going to be on. I hope he enjoyed it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we are doing a live subscriber count roll right now. So let's see where we're at. So if you guys could subscribe to the channel, we're trying to hit 5,000 Titans. That way we can do our next giveaway, and I get my neon sign. It says TitaniumBuilt. Really need that behind me, guys. So I'll go ahead and let's see. I'll put up the live tab because I think it's fun to do that. I have to start doing that sometimes. So we're at 31:49, and I don't even know where we were in the beginning of the live. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. But I know that we went up because you can even see it. Look at us going up, guys. I love that. It makes me so happy. That's like the best feeling in the world is when you know you have people that want to hang out with you. When they want to hang out with you. Let me see. So, let me see here. So we're at 3150. I really appreciate that, guys. I really, really, really do. And I appreciate it if all 97 of you could go ahead and like this video. That would be great as well. Let's see where we're at. Because, you know, I don't ask for too much around here. I try not to. We got 76 likes. Can't beat that, you know. But if you guys could like the video, I really do appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with me tonight. I know I need a neon sign. We are growing. We are growing so much, and I love that so, so much. And I'm always going to remember exactly who I have in my chat. Like, that's what I love about it, because y'all are perfect. And y'all are my bestest of friends. So I am going to be live tomorrow at 9. I'll come at 9 o'clock. I'll come on a little bit earlier than 9:15. I'll try to anyway. But we will talk about the case. Yeah, I want to see if Kathy Abbott is his lawyer for sure, because he has supposedly changed to another lawyer, but like Bradwin said, yeah, oh my goodness, it's the same Kathy Abbott. I saw multiple sites, one describing her as a lawyer. Yeah, she is a lawyer. She was a lawyer, and then she was like, I guess in Idaho, you just get voted in to be the coroner. So like I can go there and you all can vote me in. What? That doesn't, you know what I mean? Like I went to school for nursing for a semester, a big semester. It wasn't for me. So since I went for that one semester, does that make me, can I go ahead and just like be the coroner? Like, I mean, I know she's a nurse, but that does not make any dang sense to me. Okay, I will not open it. Okay. And I've been watching the links anyway, pretty good that I opened. Because one time my computer like went like bad for a minute. It was like, I don't know. I had to like reset the whole thing. Oh yeah, you can watch the replay for sure. Or if you want, you can just wake up and watch it. Just get up, TF. It's fine. What is that, West Coast? So 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock a.m., 5, 6. That's fine. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Watch it on the replay. Or if you do wake up, just turn it on and you can listen to it while you're sleeping. Don't you have to be a full-on doctor to do autopsies? Yeah, to do the autopsy. So I don't think she conducted the autopsies. They sent the bodies somewhere else to be conducted. The coroner's job, though, is to be there with the bodies to make sure that they are in transportation correctly, and she did get a view of the bodies and stuff like that. So, oh, okay, thank you. I will check my Twitter. I appreciate that. So I am going to jump off here. We're 2 hours in. Good live. I need a better seat, I think. I don't know. I'm still debating on this one, guys. But I do have, you know, my blue one is still back there. I just like to be up here closer to you guys now. So I will check my stuff. You've been to one semester of nursing school too, Sarah said. Yeah, it wasn't for me. I'm not into, it was more of like to take blood. I've been through the ringer. I have a prosthetic eye. I can take this bad boy out. I mean, it's fine. Not a problem there. Me drawing blood though for someone else. I mean, I can get my blood drawn all day long. Not a problem. Don't complain. But watching it to be done on someone else, no, I was like, I'm out. Yeah, that's the medical. Yep. Yeah, the medical examiner does. So they're more of a doctor, but yep. So everybody, thank you for spending a little bit of your time with me. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribers. I'll check the subscriber count one more time. We are at 3151, so we got another subscriber since I last checked. You guys are so awesome. I will be on tomorrow around 9 o'clock. I'm going to try to make a thumbnail tonight for that, so be on the lookout for that. I really appreciate you guys so much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.